Is Astrobot worth the plat? 1,000% yes. I just finished earning the plat and I had a blast with it. Astrobot is a PlayStation themed 3D platformer that came out on September 6, 2024. Now, Astrobot has a total of 44 trophies, including the plat. Once again, this video is a review based solely on the trophy / platinum list for Astrobot, along with my journey unlocking the plat. PowerFix gave Astrobot a 3 out of 10 difficulty for the plat, along with 15 hours to earn the plat. Now, this is where I want to ask you, if you have completed this game, how long did it take you to complete the plat? Let me know down in the section below. So stay tuned till the end of the video to see my difficulty rating and my total time to unlock the plat. I want to break down the plat into 3 stages. Stage 1 is to simply play and just enjoy the main story. Stage 2 will be all about collecting collectibles and also the side missions. And lastly, stage 3 will be about miscellaneous trophies along with mission-based trophies as well. Before we get started, I want to mention the toughest trophy, which is the Golden Bot Trophy. It's not necessarily the trophy itself, but it's more about the steps to it. Now, in order to earn this trophy, you must collect all 300 bots scattered along the galaxies. And once you collect all 300 bots, you must complete the final crash course. Now, it's not too bad to complete, but I will be honest, it can be a bit challenging, but good luck. And lastly, my only tip is to start collecting coins as soon as possible. At the end of your playthrough, I would definitely recommend to have anywhere around 17,000 through 18,000 coins, as you will need to get prizes from the prize machine. Those prizes will be vital to unlocking trophies towards the end of the game. Now, without further ado, let's begin our video. Now, let me be honest. The main story isn't anything exciting or interesting. We all know that Astrobot is all about the playability, as this is a 3D platformer. The story begins with Astrobot along with his bot friends traveling through space inside of the PS5 ship. Suddenly, we step on the brakes as we come across a giant green alien inside a UFO. The green alien attacks the PS5 and manages to steal the PS5 CPU. The alien then teleports away, sending shockwaves that ends up destroying the PS5 into several parts. The main PS5 ship crash landed into a deserted planet nearby. We get open up and our objective is to send a satellite to search for the PS5 main components. Of course, we follow the satellite into space and voila, we discovered multiple galaxies. As you can probably guess at this point, every galaxy contains a PS5 component. Anyways, the satellite unlocked our first galaxy to take on, which is the Gorilla Nebula. Now, every galaxy has around 4 to 6 planets that you need to complete to take on the main boss for that specific galaxy. Also, every planet has around 7 bots and 3 puzzle pieces for collectibles. Our first mission is called Sky Garden, but don't worry, as I'll only highlight specific parts of the missions, okay? I still technically want you to enjoy the best parts of the game, which is the playability. Again, start collecting coins as much as you can, but don't make that your priority. Next up, we earned our first trophy, which was to collect our first bot. Shortly after that, we found our first puzzle piece, which earned us another trophy. Just a bit of extra info, some of the bots that you find are PlayStation themed bots like Ratchet, Sly Cooper, Crash, and Spyro, and these missions are also loaded with hidden entrances, so be careful for those. We unlocked our first power-up, which allows us to become a balloon to reach higher altitudes. And just like that, our first mission was complete. Oh, and when you blast off into space, make sure to smash the rainbow boxes as they will give you 100 coins. Next up, we made our way to Aztec Trail. This mission will introduce a puzzle with glowing blocks, and the key is to push in the blocks that vibrates when you skid over it. Our power-up for this mission are extendable frog gloves. Now, certain missions do have mini-bosses to fight, not all of them, so make sure to use your power-ups on them. Oh, and this level has the best soundtrack in the game. Oh my god, dude, this thing sounds so hard. Eh, 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 eh. Oh my god, dude, this keeps on getting better, dude. Next up, our next mission takes us to Creamy Canyon, and look who's here. As you can see on screen, we found a warp that teleported us to the Lost Galaxy, aka the side missions. Since we're on the topic of the side missions, I played one just for the content. I'm pretty sure this is a Bloodborne bot, right? And this mission has a fun seesaw motion with your controller, which is pretty cool to be honest. Now, I'm also going to pop out some new enemies that we encounter just here and there, but nothing too crazy, just pretty cool for some new enemies, right? Okay, so now we made our way back to Creamy Canyon and we completed it. Next up, we made our way to Construction Derby. Dude, that song was so addicting. And as you saw, we got a glimpse of a gorilla. Our power-up for this one is Fido the dog, who grants us a dash. Funny enough, I was just messing around with the dash that I unlocked the trophy, which was apparently to score a basketball into the net. What? What did I even do? Following that, we encountered some new enemies as well. I'm jizzing all over! Help! Yeah, sorry about that. And as we were approaching the end of the mission, we began a chase sequence with the gorilla's hand. But luckily, we managed to escape unharmed, and it was now time to take on the gorilla. Luckily for us, we had collected 27 bots as we needed 20 bots to unlock the boss mission. Dude, why do they have to give us that music so early on, dude? Oh my god, dude, this thing sounds so hard. Anyways, in the boss fight, we are granted the Fido power-up. Again, I'm just calling him Fido because that's like the most standard dog name, I guess. Now, most boss fights have around 3 repeating phases, which is why I'm only going to show you one for each boss, just so that it doesn't get too repetitive, right? Because I also want you to technically do this. Like, I understand that this is technically like a spoiler because I'm showing you the actual story and stuff, but I still want to kind of give you a glimpse of like a preview, like, hey, this is how it is going to be. You know what I mean? After defeating Mighty Chew, we received a surprise guest. Any Ape Escape fans out there? And to our surprise, a special mission opened up for us. And we got to play as the Ape Escape character. So the objective was to catch a few ape bots, right? And let me tell you that this specific bot here was running circles around me. And in case if you're wondering, no, I didn't manage to catch him yet. Also, each special mission has like a main boss fight as well, but nothing crazy with this boss. And once we beat Spectre, we received the PS5 memory. So just a little thing, every time you do beat these, special mission bosses, they will earn you a component of the PS5 ship. So you'll see this frequently. With the acquired memory, we made it back to the crash site and we began to repair the memory. Once we repaired the memory, we got a trophy for installing the memory back to the ship. We also ended up collecting 35 bots in the Gorilla Nebula. Now, following the story, another satellite crashed in our area, so we went to retrieve it. That satellite unlocked the next galaxy, but before that, I had some unfinished business to attend to. Dude, why is this guy such a menace, dude? Got him. My god, dude. Okay, next up, we arrived to the tentacle system, and our first mission was Go-Go Archipelago, I think. Now, our power-up for this mission were rock climbing monkey hands. This one, I believe this one came out in Astro's Playroom before, so not technically too new. But anyways, this power-up had several functions: to open up chests, climb, throw rocks, and to even pick up boulders. And as we made it to the end of the mission, Captain Pincher appeared in our way. But it wasn't anything we couldn't handle. Next up, we made our way to Downside Surprise, and we ran into a small situation. I mean literal small situation, as our power-up shrunk us down to the size of a mouse. In my opinion, this was an amazing spot to hide a bot in, so good job to that Team Asobi. And in that small amount of time, we had completed the mission. The next mission was the Trunk of Funk, and this mission required us to water a seed to transform it into a tree. The power-up for this was an elephant vacuum that would suck in goo to make grass platforms. Just be careful with the worms. The elephant also sucked in honey as well, and luckily for us, these new enemies were made up of honey. The end of the mission consisted of another mini-boss, but of course, it wasn't anything we couldn't crack open, if you know what I mean. This is the moment where I discovered the Galaxy Crash Courses, but these can be done as side missions, so we'll focus on those for stage 2. Continuing with the story, we landed in Wormy Passage and take a look at who was waiting for us. Our power-up was once again the Frog Gloves. And we also found another one of my favorite bots. Of course, the end of this mission had us complete a time sequence chase. We had completed all missions for this system, and in order to unlock the boss mission, we needed 60 bots, but luckily for us, we had enough. Our power-up was once again the frog gloves, but it made sense as Wacko Taco over here also had gloves, right? Once we took down Wacko Taco, he ran away from us, and we had a second fight with him. And yes, the second fight also had 3 phases as well. Once Wacko Taco was defeated, we were dragged into the ocean. Now, bear with me here. I know, bear with me. So, you find octopuses in the water, right? But you want to know what you can also find in the water? A canoe. And what's in this canoe, you say? Oh, just a god that yells, "Boy!" I know what this is. Let's go! Kratos! Yep, we made our way into the God of War, and of course, we transformed into the almighty Kratos. And now, in case if you're wondering, no, our weapon is not the Leviathan axe, but instead we throw Mimir's head around. I'm kidding, JK, of course we're gonna throw the Leviathan axe, baby. Give me the power! God of War, Ragnarok. Oh, I love that. Oh, okay, see, both of the wolves are here. Oh. Game over. Ah, lame. Anyways, this wall tells you how many raves you have collected, and yes, the special missions have specific trophies, but again, we'll do that for stage 3. Our main boss was Nidhogg, and yep, he was a pretty dope hog. After defeating Nidhogg, we acquired the PS5 SSD, and once again, we headed back to the crash site to repair the SSD. We earned the trophy for installing the SSD into the ship. Right after, it showed us that we had collected 81 bots, but more importantly, we unlocked another trophy for opening the Gacha Lab. This is the machine that you will need to waste your coins to earn prizes that will definitely affect the miscellaneous trophies for stage 3. Just to keep an eye on that. We also unlocked the trophy for opening the garage. Oh, and these shops are unlocked by collecting the puzzle pieces, so there is a point to them. Once again, another satellite crash landed, and we recovered it to send it back to space to open up the next galaxy. But before that, we made our way back to the God of War to take down the last remaining crow to earn another trophy. Now, at this point, I didn't know that these special missions had actual specific base trophies. So I thought, well, it's just one more crow. I'll probably get like a puzzle piece or something. So that's why. Now, on day 2 of our adventure, we wandered over to the Serpent Starway. So, to start off the day, we made our way over to Slow Mo Casino. The power-up for this one was to slow down time, which was pretty neat. And it also had been some time, but we did come across some new and cool enemies, so this is why they're on screen right now. I guess the other highlight for this mission was that the Sly Cooper bots, and I'm pretty sure it's Joker, the Joker bot, were both here, so that's the highlight. Next up was the Free Big Brother mission, which consisted of us breaking away chains that were attached to the big robots. And yes, we were able to climb the robot, just in case you were wondering. Next on the list was the Bathhouse Battle, which was a cool mission. I mean, I like it as well. I don't think it's as good as the other one. Oh my god, dude. This thing sounds so hard. The power-up was a sponge, and yes, we suck in water and release it to either create or expand items, but we also use it to put out fire. I'll be honest with you, it took me a while to figure out what the heck I was supposed to do with this, but we eventually found it. Oh, and we kind of became like Baymax from the Disney movie, where our body would just destroy the environment, just making it easier for us to go through. And just as we were enjoying this power-up, we reached the end of the mission. Our next mission was Trapped in Time, and our power-up was the GOAT of all the power-ups, baby, the Chicken Jetpack. Oh, and you want to know what enemy literally killed me the most times in my entire playthrough? Yep, this mother trucker right here, and it took me forever just to learn how to break this stupid bottle. And then this accidental fall was the reason why I really freaking adore this game. And just like that, the chicken jetpack guided us to the end of the mission. Now, it was time for another boss fight, and this time we barely had enough bots to destroy the lock. Now, as we made our way to the boss, we came across the power-up, and of course, it was the chicken jetpack. Yep, and after all 3 phases, Lady Venomara was sent flying, but we weren't just finished with her just yet. After she was defeated, this was honestly the highlight of my entire Astrobot experience right here. Okay. Who's here? Who's here? Yeah, let's go! Uncharted, baby! Let's go! Nathan Drake, baby! Pew 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 pew! Ah, Drake, dude, I love Uncharted. I think Uncharted is probably my favorite PlayStation series, to be honest. Yeah, dude, let's go, Drake, dude. All right. They're telling me to go. Let's go. Yay, dude. We made our way over to Dude Rating, and of course you knew that the Drake bot was gonna have a gun, baby. Come on. Wait. Okay, no, that's baby mama right there. That's baby mama. What's up, baby? What's up, baby girl? Elena. What's up, baby mama? Oh. Oh. Whoa. Elena. Keep it classy, baby. Keep it classy. Whoa. And without spoiling too much, I'm pretty sure you knew that this mission was going to have a giant spike ball chase sequence along with the boss chase sequence as well. Once Chief Kawa was defeated, we recovered the PS5 GPU. And as per usual, we made our way back to the crash site to repair the GPU. We unlocked another trophy for installing the GPU into the ship. After that, we collected another puzzle piece which unlocked us the changing room and also another trophy. Once again, we retrieved another satellite and it discovered the Camel Cosmos. Next up, our first mission was the Hieroglyph Pyramid. Our power-up was a metal ball? What I really hate about the warp missions is that it would remove you from the current mission, but I soon found out that if you find all the collectibles, the gold flag will still pop out completing the mission for you. So just adds up on that. Our next mission was Bubbling Under, which was our first and our final underwater mission. Our power-up was the penguin who allowed us to swim faster. For this mission, we had to break more sets of chains. Oh, and I haven't even mentioned how much I despise underwater missions. But luckily for us, we jumped through a ring which earned us a trophy. Don't you just love it when you do random things and then you just unlock the trophy for it? Yep, I love those. And just like that, the underwater mission was completed. The next mission was Balloon Breeze, and the power-up was once again the balloon. And to be honest, there wasn't anything too special about this mission. Just wanted to give a little preview for it. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my favorite mission of this game, aka Spooky Time. The power-up was once again the slow-mo clock. So just for some context, my favorite holiday is Halloween, so scary themed missions are my favorite. But it's not just necessarily that it was Halloween, just like take a look at this mission. Now that the spooky time was completed, it was time to fight the boss. Unfortunately, we were 2 bots short, man, 2. But fear not, as we did collect 2 more bots shortly after. We arrived to the boss world and our power-up was the slow-mo clock once again. And soon after, our fight with Mecha Leon had begun. After a couple minutes, we had defeated Mecha Leon, and I'll be honest that I have no clue who this special character was, or even is right now. So of course, we made our way to Going Loco, and even though I had no clue who we were playing as, this mission was weird, but it was really fun. And at the end, we recovered the cooling fan, and we made our way back to the crash site. As per usual, we fixed the cooling part and we installed into the PS5, giving us another trophy. Shortly after that, we opened up the safari park, earning us another trophy as well. And to our surprise, because we weren't expecting it, we retrieved another satellite and it discovered the final galaxy for us, which was the Feather Cluster. The first mission was the Genie of the Lamp. Now, it took a while to get the power up, but fear not, as Fido had our back. Woof, woof. Next up, the Genie asked us for a wish, and we told him that we wished to defeat the Genie. He hesitated a bit, but at the end, the Genie made our dream come true. Wink, wink. Next up was Frozen Meal, and to our surprise, no power up, which is kind of common. Some missions don't have anything, so just an FYI. Nothing special with this mission, but another mini-boss had challenges, though. Frigid Frosty had failed to make us frosty. Anyway, Luna Sola was up next, which again consisted of no power-up, but a really cool gimmick instead. Check this out. What did I freaking tell you, dude? What did I freaking tell you? And just like that, we defeated Day and Nighttime. Cannon Brawl was up next. Oh my god, dude. This thing sounds so hard. And the Metal Ball was once again our power-up. Once again, another mini-boss challenges, but unfortunately, Captain Shortfuse did not bring enough firepower to penetrate our defense. As I called it, we needed 200 bots to unlock the boss fight. We were 11 bots short, so as every trophy hunter would do, we went hunting. Now, I'm not too sure if Orbital Blitz is a main mission, but regardless, we went after it as we still needed to find more bots anyways. The power-up was once again the chicken jetpack, and of course, Uber Foe was waiting for us at the end. Next up, we fought the Genie again along with Fido. Anyways, with the help of Ryu, we finally acquired 200 bots and we made our way over to the boss fight. Our power-up was once again the Metal Ball and we made our way to the skies. We were having a ball of a moment with Falcon McFly, but eventually we had a ground McFly. Anyways, we were surrounded by the mountains and it came to my thought, if I only knew someone who was born inside a mountain. Hey, there she is. Aloy. Yep, it was time to dive into machine learning, baby. Of course, this Aloy bot showed more emotions than the actual OG Aloy has shown in her 2 games. And now Aloy gave us her bow, so now happy hunting. Now, there is a mini boss fight at the end, which I won't spoil, but my hint is that this fight will thunder your jaw. Now, I do apologize for the cringiness of that joke, but we did recover the PS5 covers. Now, back to the crash site we went, and we began to clean the covers. We earned the trophy for installing the covers onto the ship. And now you know the drill. Another got you there, huh? No more satellites. Hey, hold on. Now, this is the final mission. But again, I won't spoil it as I feel that it would be a better experience when you play it instead of watching it. Now, all I will say is that the PlayStation Army has your back. Finally, it was time to take down the space bully Nebulax. Ooh, I waited so much to get my hand on this dude. I will say that you will end up using multiple power-ups in order to defeat Nebulax. And by defeating Nebulax, we rescued the CPU, earning us another trophy. But wait, there's more. Uh-oh. We got everyone now. What is this? Let's go. Alright, I may have to back up again. So this thing is vibrating like a mother, dude. What the heck? It's on you, buddy. You are dunzos. You are dunzos. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, they're all ganging up on him. No way. He's doing it, really? You know what that means? You know what that means. Atreus is crying. Astrobot. Dude. Beautiful game, dude. Beautiful game. Team Masobi. Kudos to you. But wait, there's more.
Did I get all 4? Okay, I got all 4. Missed 5 over there, 2 pieces. Okay, we need a lot of work for down there.
Now, what I ended up doing was I collected all the bots and all the puzzle pieces, starting from the galaxies that we discovered in order, right? So first up, the trophy for rescuing all the bots in the Gorilla Nebula. Monkey see, monkey rescue. Next up, in the tentacle system, we had a sus course, or is it just me? Never mind that, we unlocked the next trophy for rescuing all the bots in the tentacle system. Another trophy for rescuing all the bots in the Serpent Starway. The next galaxy, ooh mama, had a course that I personally have to highlight as my most annoying one yet. Got me! Dude, I was right there. Luckily, we beat the course, and shortly after that, we got the trophy for rescuing all of the bots in the Camo Cosmos. Nowhere to hide, baby. Nowhere to hide. Rescue all the bots in the Camo Cosmos. And again, another trophy for rescuing all the bots in the Feather Cluster. Is that, Sackboy? Rescued all bots in the Feather Cluster. Knitted Kid. Yep, that's it. Knitted Kid. And now we were done with all the galaxies, right? Well, remember the warp missions we found earlier? Yep. Now we needed all the side missions in the Lost Galaxy. So another 50 bots to collect and another possibly, 20 puzzle pieces? But fear not, as we got the trophy for rescuing all the bots in the Lost Galaxy, okay? Next up is step 3, the miscellaneous trophies along with the mission-based trophies. Okay, so in the crash site, we unlocked the trophy for getting our first prize in the gotcha machine. Now, here's my tip. In order to earn certain character trophies, this is where I recommend to start buying prizes, as those prizes will start to appear in the crash site, like for example, the puzzle pieces. Now, I'm not going to lie that it took me a while to find this freaking puzzle piece because I couldn't find it. Again, I didn't know that I needed to find it from the prize machine, but by doing so, we unlocked the trophy for unlocking the golden statue. But this golden statue was a stairway to the hardest course in the game. Now, you will need all 300 bots to climb the statue, okay? Wait. Hold up. So you're probably asking yourself, so you collected all 300 bots, but you didn't show us the trophy, bruh? Oh, trust me, I didn't forget. And that's because there's actually 301 bots. So technically, you don't get a trophy for collecting all the 300 bots. Instead, you need all 300 bots to rescue the special master bot and to unlock this trophy. Again, if you see this bubble on certain bots, it means that you still haven't unlocked the prizes required for these bots. Okay, so now we enter the safari park, which gave us the camera, which we then took a picture at the photo spots. After that, we earned 150 prizes from the trophy. Again, buy all the prizes to be sure to earn the following trophies. Okay, so now I'm going to do a little quick speed rundown right here. First, we danced with Crash. We picked the fight with Ryu and Ken. We took a picture that included Nathan Drake and Laura Croft in the same picture. We gave a beatdown to Kazuma. We made Kratos freeze Thor. We knocked down a bot out of a tower without it collapsing. We knocked down a bot wall. We witnessed all ship parts singing together. We climbed to the top of the mothership, aka the PS5. We danced with at least 100 bots. And lastly, we got too close to a sticky sphere. Okay, so now it's time for the mission-based trophies. Next up, we arrived to the Wormy Passage, and with the help of the Frog Gloves, we were able to take down 2 Wormies at the same time for the trophy. After that, we arrived at the Trunk of Funk just to splash the Papa Tree while he sang. Now, it was time to go gambling in the Slow-Mo Casino, and we hit jackpot on all 4 slot machines while using the Slow-Mo power-up. Next up in Machine Learning, we eliminated 7 enemies using the Tripcaster. Now, we also made our way back to the Apes on the Loose to capture the Golden Butterfly. And finally, we gave Nathan Drake the honor to unlock us the final trophy by collecting all 3 artifacts. There you go, baby. And that's all she wrote. Astronomical, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it. That was my journey to unlocking the plats for Astrobots. Okay, so now you're wondering, how long did it take me? If the average estimated for Power Fix was 15 hours, I will have to say that it took me 16 hours to earn the plats. So pretty much on par, right? Now, let's rate the difficulty for this plat in my opinion. I would honestly give this plat a 5 out of 10 difficulty. Hear me out though, hear me out. Astrobot did have a total of 420 collectibles for us to collect. Yes, they were still fun to collect, but again, there was 420. And let's also not forget that we actually needed to collect around 17,000 through 18,000 coins to make sure we got all the prizes in the gacha machine. But most importantly, I'm giving this a 5 out of 10 difficulty, but that's because of the challenge courses. Like, damn, I'll be honest, some of them were pretty tough, dude. Now, if you are new to running through challenges or obstacle courses, I guess like speed runs, you might actually have a problem with some of these because some of them are pretty rough, to be honest. But if you are experiencing those courses, then I can see this difficulty rating going down to like a 3 or a 4, right? So again, it's a 5 if you're kind of new to like crash courses, I guess, or obstacle courses, platforms, whatever. But if you're kind of used to doing these, then this is definitely like a 3 or a 4 for you, for sure. Now, if I wanted to rate this platinum on how much fun I kind of had with it, I would honestly give it probably an 8 out of 10. Aside from like the 420 collectibles that needed to be found, like I really enjoyed the variety of the character trophies that were involved, right? I guess like the previous ones that I went through pretty fast, like, you know, the Like a Dragon one, the Street Fighter one, you know, the God of War, Crash, those are pretty fun. Like, I kind of wish we involved them a little bit more. That would have been cool, but hey, can't win them all, right? Now, I think what I like about the collectibles is that we actually use the actual collectibles. You don't really see that in a lot. Just, hey, collect 500 notes and that's it. But in this one, they were involved in trophies, which I loved. Also, I really enjoyed that most special missions had trophies tied to them, right? Uncharted, the God of War, Horizon, and the Ape Escape, like they all had their own separate trophies, which is something pretty cool. Again, there were special missions for a reason, so I definitely understand it, but I kind of wish we had more special missions. That would have been dope. Like, where the heck was Ghost of Tsushima? Yes, there's a mission, but it's a side mission. Now, as frustrating as some of the courses were, they weren't too many courses to complete, and I enjoyed that extra challenge for Astrobot, right? Because people look at it and it's like, oh, this is a child's game. It's like, oh yeah, well, here, try this course out. Let me see if it's child enough for you. Yeah, you might want to keep an eye out on that controller if you're giving it to someone who doesn't play video games or who just thinks he's a badass. Now, I only wish that Team Asobi would have kind of created a bit more trophies based on the power-ups, because there were multiple power-ups, you know, like the slow-mo, you know, for example, like take down 5 enemies before the timer goes off, or with the sponge, hey, like run over like 50 enemies in one go or something without losing your water, blah, blah, blah. Something like that, you know? But to be honest, I'll kind of settle for the character trophies that they gave us. So thank you very much for that, Team Asobi. Well, Again, that was my journey for earning the plats for Astrobots. So let me know down in the section below, what would you rate the difficulty for this plat? And honestly, how much fun did you have earning this plat? Again, I gave it an 8 because I had fun with it. And then just let me know your total times again. You know, are people going to do that? Probably not. But if you are interested, just put it down in the comment section below. Now, I'm going to continue making more videos like this. Also, I'm working on guides for certain trophies and achievements. I also do achievements as well. So make sure to come back and check out my channel, as I will have more videos like this with my journey to unlocking the trophies, platinum, and the achievements, but also some guides on how to, you know, earn some trophies and achievements and possible boss fights maybe. And remember, I love achievement / trophy hunting. So thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful and you enjoyed it just a tiny bit, I would appreciate it if you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Oh my god, dude, this thing sounds so hard. Eh, 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 eh. Oh my god, dude, this keeps on getting better, dude.